Hey, I'm glad that you clicked on this video. The fact that you are watching this video right now tells me a lot about how ambitious and serious you are with the New Year resolutions. Not gonna lie, this video might change how your years go because by the end of this video, you'll walk away with the most detailed guides ever on how you can actually achieve your New Year goals. Hi everyone, I'm Hardy B. I'm a self-growth enthusiast who have been sharing my journey on Instagram in the past 2 years, and now I'm on YouTube to show you more behind the scene of what I have been doing to grow and thrive. In 2024, I achieved most of my goals by using the system and the tool that work amazingly well for me. But not gonna lie, it took me a few years to learn how to set goals and keep myself accountable for them. That's why I am so excited to share this video with you to help you set goals and truly thrive in 2025. By the end of this video, you'll learn first of all how you can set yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally ready for the change you want for yourself in 2025. Secondly, you will know how to create realistic, actionable goals that you can actually achieve them. And lastly, is the tool and the system that I use to keep myself accountable and motivated throughout the years. Okay, grab yourself a cup of tea or matcha because things are getting serious now. So good. Okay, so why we are so motivated to set big goals at the start of every year? Before I answer it, I want to highlight that it's okay if you're watching this video in May or in March of the year. You still have plenty of time to win your goal in 2025. To be honest, in 2024, my first 3 months was like I going backwards with everything I had planned for the year. But after reflecting and reviewing my process, I have a fresh start again in April, and I still win a lot of my goal in 2024. So going back to the questions, why are we so ambitious and motivated to set big goals in the beginning of the years? I think it's pretty clear for both you and I that a new year symbolizes a fresh start, a chance to close one chapter and open another one. As everyone around us reflects and plans for next year, we are also inspired to do the same, to dream big and commit to making the new year revolutionary for our lives. However, that's a big but. The excitement often fades as quickly as it arrives. By some estimate, about 80% of people give up on their New Year resolution by February. The truth is, many mistakes hold us back from turning our goals into reality, and I will cover it in another video. But the good news is that with the right mindset, system, and tool, you can break that cycle and not falling into that 80% of people there. And this year will become the one that your goal doesn't just stay in paper, it becomes reality. So the process of winning your 2025 goals is divided into 2 phases, according to me. The get ready phase and the action phase. Here's the thing. We often struggle to keep our New Year resolution long term because we are simply not ready to change. The process of change actually requires a lot of mental and emotional preparation. One framework explaining this is the stage of change model. I learned this from a psychology book. So this framework explains all the stages that humans normally need to experience before you can make a long-lasting change in your life. So the stage are, the first one is pre-contemplation. So in this stage, you realize that there's something you need to change. And in the second stage, contemplation, is that you are thinking about some change in your life, but you haven't done anything yet. And when it comes to the third stage, preparation, so in this stage, you start making plans or you take small steps toward the change. The fourth stage is action. So now you actually take some action to implement the change in your life. And the last stage, fifth one, maintenance. So you figure out what kind of maintenance you need to keep the change lasting in your life. Based on these models, I have structured the process of winning your 2025 goals in a way that's aligned with these stages. So you're not just setting a goal, you're actually setting yourself ready for the change when 2025 arrives. In the get ready phase, we focus on these 5 crucial steps. Number 1, we reflect on 2024 and followed by 2 weeks of wellness resets. The first 2 steps aligns with the pre-contemplation and contemplation stage of change. You start thinking about what you have done in last year and consider the change that you need. And also you have 2 weeks of reset to get your mind and body ready for the change ahead. Next, we move to the preparation stage, which includes the 4 steps of creating the New Year goals and mood board, followed by prepare the gift, award, and letter for the future self. Moving to the action phase of this process, we will dive into the execution of your goals. So the first step is run the step toward your actual goals. This is the action stage where you take the consistent step to achieving your goal, and it's followed by the very important step, tracking and reviewing your goals monthly. By following this phase, get ready and action phase, you put yourself in the best position for the lasting change and actually achieve your goals in 2025. Let's start with the first step in the get ready phase, reflect on 2024. This step is all about looking back at 2024 to understand what it taught you. Start by reflecting what you're grateful for and the happiest moment in 2024, and then you can deep dive into key areas in your life, health, career, finances, relationships, personal growth. Ask yourself, what milestone did you reach? What challenges did you face? And were there any life-changing experience that changed your perspective this year? Reflecting on this, have you not only understand how far you have come or what have you learned, but it also builds the foundation for you when you create the plan for 2025. I have created a free journal guide for you to dig deeper into different aspects in your life, so make sure to download it and have time to truly connect with what 2024 has brought you. Now that you have reflected on your 2024, it's time for the 2-week wellness reset. In this step, it's all about creating space mentally, emotionally, and physically feel refreshed and ready for the change in 2025. Over the 14 days, you will engage in simple yet intentional activity designed to nurture your mind, soul, body, and surrounding, creating the perfect foundation for the new year. From decluttering your space to reconnecting with people that you care, all these small activities will help you to clear your mind, boost your energies, and spark inspiration. To make it easier for you to have the 2-week wellness reset, I have created a plan for you with different activities for each day. All you have to do right now is to just download the free template, which also includes the reflection journal prompt above, and you'll have everything for yourself. Remember to always have time to reconnect and reset yourself before any big change. Now we're gonna move to the most exciting part, planning for the 2025 goals. Setting New Year goals isn't just about creating a long, overwhelming to-do list. It's one word. Trust me, I'm talking from my own experience. What you truly need is to create a clear and purposeful roadmap for your life in the new years. And here is how we can do that with 5 sub-steps. We will start by imagining our ideal future self. Who are you? What are your core values, daily routines, and the kind of people you surround yourself with? And why it is so important for you to become this version of yourself. This vision isn't just for 2025, it is a long-term guide to become the person that you want to be. Summarize your vision into 2 to 3 sentences and put it somewhere visible and start using it as your personal introduction from now on. For example, I am a confident, positive woman who values work-life balance and long-term success. I'm surrounded by inspiring and supportive people, and I prioritize mental and physical health. Becoming this version of myself makes me feel so fulfilled in life, and that's why it's really important to me. So yeah, that's it. Very simple. After defining your visions, now you should identify the key areas to focus in 2025. Those are the areas that you will spend most of your time and energy to create tangible progress. But remember that focusing doesn't mean that you neglect other aspects of your life. Instead, you focus on some aspect of your life that closely aligns with the vision that you want to become. While every aspect of life is important, it's impossible for you to work on everything at the same time and still making good progress. So that's why in 2025, you should focus on only about 3 to maximum 5 areas in your life. Once you have chosen your focus area, rank them in the order of priority. This helps you to decide where to allocate your time and effort throughout the years. Let's say, for example, in 2024, your career dominates your focus. If now you feel unhappy and unfulfilled with life, then maybe in 2025, you should set health at your top priorities, and then family, friend, or relationship will rank at the second area. By doing this, you will balance out all of the past that matter in your life that have been overlooked in 2024. Because you already did the 2024 reflection, so now you can know where did most of your time energy went in 2024. Did any aspect of your life get more attention at the cost of others? So you will use this insight to identify your focus areas and prioritizations in 2025. By focusing on fewer areas in 2025, you will achieve more meaningful progress, bring balance to your life, and align your effort with the person that you truly want to become. With your focus areas in the next year clearly defined, the next step is to identify the goals within each area that align with your visions. To make your goal more effective, it's important for you to understand the two types of goals that you are working with, the habit goals and the achievement goals. Habit goals is a progress and consistent action that you got fully control over. For example, exercise 30 minutes every day or studying a new language 2 times per week are examples of habit goals. On the other hand, the achievement goals are outcome focused and sometimes out of your control. Example include getting promoted at work or buying a new house in 2025. The beauty of this approach lies in the connection between two types of goal. Habit goals serve as the engine to drive you forward and toward the achievement goal. And even when the circumstances outside of your control arise, you're still moving forward because you have been staying connected and committed to the habit goals. Moving to the fourth sub-step, plan the timeline and how to track the goals. In order to bring the goal into real life, you need to determine when and how to track them. A common mistake that many people have done is that they create a long list of goals and assign very general timeline of the whole year for them. If you're doing the same thing, then unfortunately, you are setting yourself into the trap of postponing the start and never actually achieve any of your goals. What you should do instead is to break your goal into the quarter. Ideally about 3 to 7 goals per quarter. This will help your process more manageable and also more consistent. For habit goal, decide when to start and track them regularly. For example, in the first quarter of this year, you want to start 2 health-related habits, and in the third quarter of the year, you will start a financial habit. Achievement goals, like running a half marathon, should be treated as projects. Break them into smaller steps, set deadline, and focus on one step at a time. I know this might sound a bit overwhelming for you, but no worry. I have created templates that have your goal tracking and setting process more simple and efficient. My Notion habit tracker templates help you to track your habit in just about 2 minutes every day. Meanwhile, my goal setting and tracker templates offer you a complete system to monitor your progress, covering everything from weekly tasks to long-term project journaling and even book tracking. So now you can see the hierarchy to build the roadmap for your future life. It begins with the vision of your ideal self, followed by the focus area that will support you to become that version of yourself. Next, you identify the habits and achievement goal within each areas, followed by identify what would be the actionable step and how you can track them to keep yourself accountable with your goals. And the last sub-step is to create a mood board based on your ideal goals. All you need to do is to collect quote, image that align perfectly with the vision and the goal you want to achieve. I recommend you to use Canva to create the mood board, and when you're ready, you can print them out or can just put them at your home screen. The key is to keep them in front and center of your vision. Remind yourself of where you are heading to every day. The fourth step is such a long one, but trust me, once you reach this step, you are so close to the starting point already. So in the final step of the get ready phase, you will prepare the gifts or celebration for the versions of yourself that you're working so hard every day to become. If you enjoy a good drink, my suggestion is to buy some bottle of your favorite drink. You will decorate it and then wrap with the note of the goals. And if you achieve any of the goal there, you will open the bottle to enjoy by yourself or with your loved one. Another idea is to write down your goals and your reward in a postcard, and then you can hang them on your wall of your bedroom or your workspace. And whenever you achieve any of them, you will take the postcard and give yourself the award that you have written there before. This step isn't just fun, it's a meaningful way to honor your effort and your progress while keeping the excitement alive along your way. And here's the bonus activity. Write your future self a love letter. Date at the end of 2025. This is a perfect chance for you to reflect on what you want to achieve and what you aim to become. And just imagine myself reading this letter at the end of the years after achieving a lot of things in 2025. Yes, I'm already excited to start it right away. Okay, that's enough for the get ready phase, right? Now with the well-crafted plan, we are more than ready to go to the action phase. Obviously, the first step in this phase is to actually run the step toward the goals. This is where you execute the actionable and smaller steps you have planned before. Focus on what you need to do that day, that week, or that month, and stick to your timeline. Maybe you can adapt along the way. And the idea here is to make progress, not perfections. I can't emphasize enough how important the second step is. Track and revisit your goals monthly. This step is what truly turns your goal from words on paper into reality. Many people fail to do this monthly, and that's why they fall into the 80% of people who abandon their New Year resolution after just a few months. Tracking your goal doesn't have to be complicated. You can use the template I share with you to make this progress more manageable. At the end or beginning of each month, you can spend about 10 to 15 minutes to go through the process and ask yourself, what went well? What didn't go as planned? What you should do differently? And should you adjust anything in your plan? Don't worry if you feel like you're behind sometimes. Remember, this is a learning process. The more you track, the more you understand about your rhythm, how long it takes for you to reach some milestones, and what habits actually work for you. Progress is not just the destinations, it is the growth journeys along the way. If you ask me what make or break success, I would say it's a system and tool that you track and execute daily. You can create the most detailed plan ever, but if you fail to execute and track it daily, you achieve nothing. For me, a good goal setting and tracker should be simple so that I can easily stay on course, readjust if needed, and moving forward. And last year, I created one that worked well for this progress, and since then, it has been the most powerful tool for me to stay on course and achieve my goal for 2024. It is designed to help you and me with the goal setting, daily tracking, and adjustment in the future. So if you haven't got the templates yet, pause this video now and check the link in the description to get the template right now. As we wrap up, let's quickly revisit the steps to win your goal in 2025. In the get ready phase, we start with reflecting on our 2024. This step will give us the clarity on what our success and room for improvement for the next year. Then we move to the Wellness Reset Week, where we will prioritize our mental and physical health to set a strong foundation for the change to happen in the coming years. After that, we start creating the plan and the mood board for the new year, visualizing our ideal self, our visions, and the goal we want to achieve. Finally, in the last step of this phase, we will prepare the gift, award, and the letter for our future self so that we get motivated and excited as we start. In the action phase, we start with running the step toward our goals. The key here is to stay consistent and focused. In the second step, which is the key step, we track and revisit the goal every month, ensuring that we stay accountable and also make adjustments if needed. This is where the effort pays off and turns your goals into realities. Remember, Everything starts with a strong visions. Then you narrow down into smaller areas, set your goal, and then create the plan to execute and track the progress. Every single step here will guide you to become the ideal self in 2025. As a final reminder, to win your 2025, remember that success doesn't happen by chance. It's happened by design. Stay consistent, focus, and keep your vision inside. To win your year, you can download the template of Reflecting 2024 and Wellness Reset Week, along with my goal setting planner and tracking template. These tools will simplify the process, keep you organized, and stay accountable throughout the years. Now that you have learned about my tool and system to achieving goal, you are fully equipped to make this year the most amazing year. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I know how serious you are with this New Year revolution, and I believe that you are fully capable of it. Let me know in the comments what big change you are preparing for yourself. I love reading all of them because I'm fully rooting for your success. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram for a daily dose of motivations. See you in the next video. Okay. Look. Good. How do I stop? Where's the button?